Welcome back to Bobby King Iraqi Dinar News. I'm your host, Bobby King, reporting from Iraq. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and support my channel for the latest updates. Today, we're diving into some breaking news. The Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Iraq has confirmed that work is underway to reduce the price of the dollar against the dinar in the coming days. We've heard similar promises before, but the question remains, why haven't we seen the final result yet? Let's get started. Recent statements from the Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Iraq have reignited discussions about efforts to reduce the price of the dollar against the Iraqi dinar. According to these statements, the central bank is actively working on measures to lower the exchange rate, a goal that has been pursued multiple times in the past with varying degrees of success. This article aims to explore the reasons behind previous unsuccessful attempts, analyze the current strategies being employed, and delve into the implications of the re-emergence of the project to delete the zeros. Historical context. Why previous efforts fell short. Early attempts and economic challenges. Historically, the Central Bank of Iraq has made several attempts to stabilize and strengthen the dinar against the dollar. These efforts were primarily driven by the need to address economic instability, control inflation, and restore confidence in the national currency. Despite these intentions, previous attempts often failed due to a combination of external and internal factors. Economic sanctions and instability. Iraq's economy has been significantly impacted by sanctions and periods of political instability. These conditions created a challenging environment for implementing effective monetary policies. Economic sanctions, in particular, limited Iraq's ability to engage in international trade and access foreign reserves, undermining the central bank's efforts to stabilize the dinar. Inflation and exchange rate volatility. High inflation rates and exchange rate volatility have been persistent issues. The dinar's value was heavily influenced by fluctuations in oil prices, which constitute a significant portion of Iraq's revenue. When oil prices fell, the country's revenue decreased, leading to a weakened dinar and increased pressure on the exchange rate. Currency hoarding and speculation. Currency hoarding and speculative activities also played a role in undermining efforts to stabilize the dinar. Individuals and businesses often hoarded dollars as a hedge against currency devaluation, exacerbating the pressure on the dinar and making it difficult for the central bank to manage the exchange rate effectively. Previous policy measures and their outcomes. Several policy measures have been implemented in the past with the aim of stabilizing the dinar. Exchange rate adjustments. The central bank has periodically adjusted the official exchange rate to reflect changes in economic conditions. However, these adjustments were often short-lived and insufficient to address underlying issues such as inflation and economic instability. Foreign currency reserves. Efforts to increase foreign currency reserves were made to bolster the dinar's value. While these reserves provided temporary relief, they were not sustainable in the long term due to the volatility of oil prices and other economic factors. Monetary policy interventions. Various monetary policy interventions, including interest rate adjustments and changes in reserve requirements, were employed to influence the exchange rate. Despite these efforts, the impact on the dinar's value was often limited by external factors and structural weaknesses in the economy. Current strategies. What the Deputy Governor is proposing. The Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Iraq's recent statements suggest a renewed focus on reducing the dollar-dinar exchange rate. While the specifics of the current strategy are yet to be fully detailed, several key elements can be inferred from recent developments. Reassessment of monetary policy. The central bank is likely reassessing its monetary policy framework to address past shortcomings. This reassessment may involve enhanced policy coordination, improved coordination between monetary and fiscal policies to ensure a more integrated approach to economic management. This could involve working closely with the government to implement structural reforms and address fiscal imbalances. Targeted interventions. The implementation of targeted interventions to address specific issues such as inflation and currency speculation. This might include measures to stabilize the currency market and enhance market confidence in the dinar. Strengthening foreign reserves. Efforts to bolster foreign currency reserves through various means, including international financial assistance and increased oil revenue. A stronger reserve position could provide the central bank with greater capacity to influence the exchange rate. Addressing structural issues in the economy will be crucial for the success of any new strategy. Key areas of focus may include diversification of the economy, reducing reliance on oil revenue and promoting economic diversification to enhance stability. Diversification efforts could include support for non-oil sectors and the development of new industries. Combating corruption. Strengthening anti-corruption measures to ensure that financial resources are used effectively and transparently. Corruption has been a significant challenge in Iraq, and addressing it will be essential for improving economic governance. Enhancing institutional capacity. Building institutional capacity within the central bank and other key economic institutions to improve their effectiveness in implementing and monitoring policies. This could involve investing in staff training and upgrading financial infrastructure. The re-emergence of the project to delete the zeros. The project to delete the zeros has resurfaced as a topic of discussion in recent articles and statements. This project involves removing zeros from the dinar's currency denominations to simplify transactions and enhance the currency's usability. Objectives of the project. The project to delete the zeros aims to achieve several key objectives. Enhancing currency usability. By removing zeros, the dinar would become more practical for everyday transactions. This change is intended to make the currency more user-friendly and improve its effectiveness as a medium of exchange. Restoring confidence. Removing zeros can help restore confidence in the currency by addressing issues related to high inflation and devaluation. A simplified currency system may signal stability and improve public perception. Facilitating economic reforms. The project is often seen as part of broader economic reforms aimed at stabilizing the economy and addressing structural weaknesses. It can complement other measures designed to enhance economic stability and growth. Recent developments and articles. Recent articles have highlighted the re-emergence of the project to delete the zeros and its potential role in the current efforts to stabilize the dinar. Key points from these articles include government acknowledgement. The government has acknowledged the need for currency reform and has indicated that the project to delete the zeros is being considered as part of this process. This acknowledgement suggests a renewed commitment to addressing currency-related issues. Timing and implementation. While the project has been discussed for some time, the timing of its implementation remains uncertain. The government is likely evaluating the optimal timing for introducing the new currency denominations, taking into account economic conditions and other factors. Public communication. Effective communication with the public will be crucial for the success of the project. Clear messaging about the benefits and implications of the currency reform will help manage expectations and ensure a smooth transition. As we wrap up, I want to encourage all of you, my friends, to stay positive and patient. Remember, patience is the key to success. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and show your support. Have an amazing day, and thank you for watching.